Hello and welcome back to the Science of Mass Effect, where we've just made friends with some new idiots.
Compiling my first impressions, but even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jarl.
Try not to scare him away, huh? One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
If I have time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
So we can get back to the Nexus without bumping into that huge cat fleet again. That would be good.
Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
Sure.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew? They're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
Everyone has the training, but this job is all new every day.
That's probably what the Nexus is counting on. That our skills fit together to make it work. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Williams Research Projects. Okay.
Yes?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
So, Jarl.
So,
We haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. You're aliens.
Yep.
And you're alien to us. So there, we have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
How do you know
Fair
Marshal
enough.
Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
Oh, fit right in then.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value, that sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
As if I didn't have enough on my plate, add deciphering alien psychology.
What plate?
Exactly. See you later.
Well, he's happy sleeping on this mattress here. Can we chat some more?
Yes?
What's your story, Jal? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you? You hiding something?
Maybe. That would only make sense.
I was born on Earth, third planet of the Sol system in the Milky Way.
That's interesting. Thank you. That's enough. Until we've established a better trust with each other.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that's a lot of stuff we can all of a sudden develop. Except we don't have the parts. Yes, armor acquisition. Yep, let's craft that. Advanced life support needs platinum. Agility mode. Oh, yes. And we need to find lots of stuff, sure. Okay. Salvage. No relevant data. That's a weird creature. Ghost framework. So Sam can make art. Interesting. Actually, some plants, specimens. It's cool.
Bridges 4, engine rooms aft, med bay starboard. Smart stuff up front, powers them back. I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
You'd let a bone-faced blowhard like that deprive you of my scintillating company?
That blowhard hates you now. If you're not careful, he might deprive me of your company. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
There you are. Gotcha. Do I need to get Lexi to do a psych review?
Maybe. People have been telling me I'm crazy my whole life. Just dealing with some scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game with bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost heads up. We should play sometime.
Willing to put your streak on the line?
Huh. I'll risk it. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
Keep that in mind. Combine it with movie nights, kind of movie and poker nights.
Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a cat.
He's also the first Kett who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True. They can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Liam, I signed off on that project.
That's great, Pathfinder. Jarl and Maldarov, we got our gear.
Costa? Ryder?
We don't technically have uniforms, but this is a little casual.
Just convenience, swapping armor. You ready to go?
Go.
Right. The pattern on your pauldron?
Family honorific.
Can I wear the poncho?
It's a Rofshin. And no,
Why? Is it religious?
What?
it's personal. You're not allowed.
Because of status or species?
Maybe it's both.
Do all humans look alike?
Some of you sound alike.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought this was about armor. Are you deliberately trying to offend Jarl?
Of course he is.
That's the point. Asking stuff diplomats leave out. Armor for answers.
My turn was earlier. Nexus info packets leave a lot out. I am sorry. Was this not sanctioned?
Yo, you weaseling Adi.
Nevertheless. Ryder?
Oh, they really didn't have any clothes on. What? I think this is a great idea. Why couldn't I say that? Go, Liam.
I hope you know what you're doing. I don't need the Nexus breathing down my neck.
Relax. Jar won't complain to HR or whatever Tan thinks we report to. We were joking around and realized we didn't know how to insult each other. Or how not to. Some things are so ingrained they're invisible. We didn't even know the warning signs, so we got it over with.
Exactly.
Now we won't do it accidentally. Like when we're trying to negotiate an outpost. Enough of his people want to shoot us now.
What do you mean I approve sort of? I approve wholeheartedly.
Okay, I kind of get the intent. No harm, no foul.
If Jar was offended, I'd be on the floor. I'll take that kind of honest any day. We have a lot to learn. That's part of what our team is for. Better now than when people's lives are on the line.
A+ diplomatic work, Liam. You keep on doing that.
Pathfinder?
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Like, what is my problem? That was really great idea. Operative EVA module. Interesting. Ah, we go to all the tech lab. That makes sense.
You're taking the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah. You lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, they're bold for being so squishy, do they know they're mostly water?
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear you.
Oh, I heard and I approve. Affection Fire Joel. Leaves the evacuation plan, got 22 seconds of request time. Drac, we need a solution for you vis-a-vis ladders. PB, you're dead because you're 2 minutes late to the evac point. Cora. I live in an escape pod. Very true. Drive core noise. No need to panic about the drive core noise this morning. Just a stress test. Nothing wrong with the 0500 wake up call. You'll friend to delete the overboard VI. You're welcome. Liam. Adjective verbing nouns. Gil. Liam. Liam, if the VI learns to censor all language, I'm making you reprogram it. Educational in a way. Very good.
Ryder.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Hey, kid.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Here. Hope we've got food that y'all can actually eat. Check email, Remtech. Thanks for Remtech storage box from Eels Vault. Oh, I need one particular piece of Remtech to complete my project. Scan and locate what we need in vaults. Okay, so we can go there. Job path and Ryder, manifest of items aboard ship, the Tempest. Brackets bedding. Good. One of personal projects, but speed some guaranteed weaponry, sure. 25 jugs of nourishment paste. Need to be replaced regularly, sure. Armor and creamer to Rofchin, unknown. Alt, cape, suspenders. Equipment to repair them. Vials of sauce cream perfumes. I can provide your science officer list of ingredients that's required. Very good. Also brought my personal weapon and kit rifle. Issued Omni tool, which I'm calibrating. I hope that this list is compliant. That's very nice of him to tell us. Also, he realizes, you know, that our science officer might need to know the full list of requirements to check for problems. I'd almost think he's done this before. Yes, that's the movie night.
Hello, Scott. Meeting with the Angara is truly historic.
I'll say.
My only comparison is Alec Ryder's experience in the First Contact War, a time of uncertainty and cultural misunderstanding. We are arguably in a similar time, yet your encounter was peaceful. I can see what humanity has learned.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Aya has so much biodiversity and the waterfalls.
Just like Sirkesh.
Was 600 years ago.
We might have a problem. I was running some numbers, mass balances and such. The Tempest is carrying about 70 kilos of extra mass. I think something's aboard that doesn't belong.
70 kilos is enough mass for another person.
Our internal sensors aren't getting anything, but they're not as powerful as a Pathfinder's scanner. Can you take a look?
All right. I'll look around the ship and see what I can find.
Well, guess we're doing that then.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to
Why
escape
can't we
the
just
chaos.
transmit them?
Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
I mean, it looks pretty stationary, so if you know it's there, you could just avoid it.
No extra mass in the airlock. Too bad. It'd be easy to get rid of it.
Alpha Beta titanium alloy. Yeah, titanium can have different crystal structures depending on how it was manufactured. Those are denoted alpha and beta titanium. I'm not really a titanium expert, so I don't know if you'd...
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Don't know if you'd usually have an alloy if you try to keep only one or the other crystal structure. Pretty space is pretty. They're studying my initiative components and current Starship drive cores. Interesting. Kinds of stuff going on. Curly spice, dehydrated chicken beef stew, dehydrated hijack stew, packaged soup and dumpling mix. So, if you were 70 kilos of excess mass, where would you be? So not entirely sure how they're finding that out, but I guess with Mass Effect field you could work it out.
In the bathroom. Phew. 70 kilos is a lot to flush away. Everything here looks normal. No stowaways, no extra mass. Got it. Suvi, that extra mass is behind the storage room bulkhead.
Behind it?
It looks like a construction mech welded right into the hull.
Scanning the parts has activated an audio log.
I think I know what that's about, Ryder. Come up to the bridge.
Oop. Should bet you that. Also do a higher hijack. There you are.
How'd you resist all that tasty fruit on Aya, huh?
Check your helmet before you put it on. This scratch? He was sleeping in mine.
You just tasted fruit and Aya. Well, for starters, I hope we didn't let him out. Oh, strike team missions. Should do something with that. Mission funds to continue team. Huh.
You have new email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
We'll see about that. Nope, we don't. Right, hello, talk.
Those parts you found welded in the storage room. I recognize them.
From where?
They belong to the ship's lead designer, Lucille Diawara. She broke her back during construction. But Lucille wouldn't abandon her ship. She converted a construction mech into a rig she could wear. She must have welded it into the hull. Her artist's signature.
Not even a broken back could stop her dream.
Sam, didn't you find an audio log with Lucille's rig? Can you play it?
Sam found my construction gear then. Well done. One of you Pathfinders got the Tempest. Mason Barra, Zevin Reka, Matriarch Ishara, Alec Ryder. You were the best of us.
I'm grade 2. Nah, it's really egotistical.
Dad's gone. Makes you wonder how many other Pathfinders made it.
We'll find out. It's what you do.
Take care of my ship and each other. Whatever is in Andromeda, you're the Milky Way to them. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
I never thought I'd hear Lucille's voice again.
She really cared about the Pathfinders. Enough to give them her rig. For luck.
Lucille made it a part of the Tempest. Let's keep it that way.
I'll see to it, Ryder.
Thanks. Now let's go make her proud.
Apparently that gives us viability points. Sure that works.
What can I do for you?
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
What's going on?
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
And I think this is a good point to end the episode. Next episode we will be off to Vaults. Until then, thanks for watching and goodbye.